So Joe Burrow spoke about the schedule makers yet again having us play in Baltimore for the fourth straight year when it comes to a primetime game. He says playing in Baltimore for the fourth straight year isn't ideal. Maybe we could get one of those in Cincinnati next year, please. And based on what we understand, that's the rumor that next year is going to be in Cincinnati. But again, at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, right? We got to play Thanksgiving. We got to get it done. It sucks, but you just got to play whatever the schedule is. And it is what it is at the end of the day. But going ahead and continuing, he says, one way to increase the total travel would be international games. Consider Burrow to be a vocal, he's very vocal about them playing overseas. He wants to play overseas. He says, part of the reasons I wanted to do quarterback show is I wanted to grow the game internationally. So to not have a stage like that is a little disappointing. I feel like I can consciously worked hard to try to grow the game internationally over the last 18 months. And so hopefully at some point in my career, we can go over there. Yeah, we haven't gone overseas in 5 or 6 years. It's been a long time. Kind of taking a look at this video though, and this is why, again, the schedule makers, while yes, they do tick me off, I do give them some credit because this is the most traveled schedule, the Chargers, versus the least traveled schedule, the Bengals. So let's just play this. It's insane. Bro, that is actually insane. Okay. There we go. Alright, we got a little bit of a travel. The Chargers are going from here to the next universe at this point. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it's only 8,000 miles for us? That is such a small amount. We barely are leaving Cincinnati here. We're barely leaving Ohio. Compared to the Chargers, who are pretty much going across the world trying to get done all these games. So this is week 18, and this is what we end with. 37,086 miles for the Chargers, and we are sitting at 8,753 miles for us. Which, again, our longest trip away is going to be the Dolphins game and the Broncos game. So those are our longest trips away. But every other game is right in this circle right here, which is insane. We gotta watch this again. This graphic is pretty cool. Oh my lordy, bro. Yep, Brazil back to LA, and then we're just chilling. Again, we do that Broncos game, which definitely doesn't help for our metrics here, but other than the Broncos and the Dolphins game, we are pretty much sitting pretty here in Cincinnati. So if you ever wanted to go to a game, I feel like this year is the best time to ever go to a game. Just because of how close everything is going on. But Miami, and then we come back. I know somebody who commented on my video before said they're going to the Miami game, which is kind of cool. But again, like I said, at the end of the day, we have to play Thanksgiving in Baltimore. It is what it is. We just got to get the job done. We played this team twice last year. Both times having a 10-point lead with less than 10 minutes to go in the game. And both times we gave it up and lost. So, yeah, it sucks, but you play the schedule you're given. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes your schedule isn't that tough. It's an easy schedule. And sometimes it is a hard schedule, Sometimes you just got to play annoying part of the schedule, which is very tough. So, if we can go in there and ruin their Thanksgiving, I think we could definitely win in Cincinnati on the second game. So, it is what it is, man. I don't know. Again, like I said, the schedule makers, I give them a lot of props because, yes, that schedule was pretty easy, okay? Or, easy when it comes to travel time. It's pretty easy when it comes to travel time, but at the same time, again, it's It's a primetime game, man. I'm not trying to be a priss, but I'm gonna be a priss. Oh, if they give us next year primetime in Baltimore, I would not be surprised. There was already rumors and speculation that next year will be in Baltimore for a primetime game, which... Come on, NFL. What do we got to do to get the Chiefs treatment? Although I think now people are saying that the Chiefs are now currently the Eagles are the new Chiefs, where the NFL is going to start giving everything to the Eagles as they would for the Chiefs. But Roger Goodell is the owner, and he is a Chiefs fan, so that's why the Chiefs get all the... Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace.